no deal to anything, and somebody pleads very early on like this?
Extremely rare, because, you know, our criminal justice system is set up for plea negotiations. When we talk about plea negotiations, typically there's a benefit to the bargain between one side and the other, you know, because that otherwise, if everything just went to trial, there'd be just like a deadlock in all of our courts with the minimal resources, the scarce resources of our courts. And that's the reason that plea bargaining is there, is to push things through and be efficient in the courtrooms and avoid trials when we could. So generally speaking, these cases that don't go to trial do result in pleas. However, this prosecutor could have said there is no plea agreement, leaving him with no real option, honestly, except that I just wonder, was there a conversation about getting information about where the body was? We have talked about a similar situation in Kohberger, about the lack of motive and explanation from Kohberger. And in this case, I wonder if prosecutors were at the very least asking where the body was. And then final point, the wife. The wife's got her court date coming up, and we got to understand what's happening with the wife. I mean, is he exonerating her? Are they cutting her loose? Is she just pleading to the false reporting? So we have a number of questions still that remain. And then finally, how do we avoid this from happening again? Because this particular defendant had a prior incident in 2018 where he probably shouldn't even been let out to even commit this crime. Those are my points, Julie.
That's so true, David. For anybody who might have missed the news on this guy, Jake Harrow severely beat his baby girl a few years back, so badly that she is permanently disabled from the beating that he inflicted on her. And he got a probationary sentence, which is disgusting. It's something that Manuel and I have talked about a lot on this program. And David, I know you agree, he shouldn't have been out. He was out, and he was able to have another son, and look what happened.